Well, hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Mermaid. On this channel, we focus on healing, we focus on growth, and we focus on expansion. Okay, welcome. Come on in, get comfortable, and let's see what's in the energy today. I'm recording this video on Sunday, August the 17th. And this is a personal reading for my friend. Your code word is mahi mahi. I know you're doing well, but I also hope you're doing well. And this is a great time for me to start doing these readings. I happen to absolutely love the subject of botany and herbology. And I have these oracle cards and this oracle deck. It's very intricate and different. So let's get started. I'm going to pull, because I have to actually read a synopsis of the meaning of the cards. I will probably start with just two of them. All right, I'm going to hit my sound bowl to clear the air. Okay, again, we're using the Wisdom of Trees Oracle, if you just joined us. Okay, I'm going to, they all have different colors. I'm going to choose one from the green. Let's see what comes out. All right, that's your first card, Holly. Have a holly, I had to do it. Have a holly jolly Christmas. What's coming? Okay, what's coming out of this one? So something about celebrations. So we have holly and we have the giant redwoods. And so, okay, I'm getting a little bit. Okay, so let's pull one blue card. She wanted to come out. Give the woman what she wants. The Suji tree. Now, I'll do it like so. Thank you. And then we'll do one of these. Nature holds so many beautiful messages for us. I was minding my business. I was not scrying, but you're a very interesting person. All right, and then we have the linden tree. All right, so let me open up here. All right, so I have my little cheat sheet. The blue cards deal with your roots. Okay, the brown deal with healing. Okay, and the green deal with wisdom and spirituality. And this one, these deal with power. All right, so I'm actually going to, the book gives you, that's my penmanship there, but the book gives me a quick synopsis. So you, your energy chose the Suji tree. I'm going to actually just put it here. I wonder if it'll stay for me. Yes, it will. Thank you. Will it? Will you be there? The Suji tree. And I see that there's new growth and the duck is there. So the animals feel safe. And, oh, this is a very sacred tree. It said Suji represents sacredness. So you come from a very strong spiritual line. You can go ahead and screenshot that if you want. That's an in-depth. I won't read all of that, of course. But it says here the main message of Oh, this tree is found in Japan, by the way. It grows to 230 feet tall. It bears cones. It is the national tree of Japan. And it says, I can remind you of the importance of finding a connection with all the invisible spirits that surround you. Okay? And it says, it was right side up. So it says, someone's behavior is troubling you. Perhaps you feel that you should be behaving differently or that you don't understand their motives. Try to rise above these difficulties and see the true spiritual nature instead. So perhaps you've already done this, and congratulations. And if you haven't, you can start. Our next, thank you. Our next card is the Linden. And the Linden, okay, beautiful. You see the rainbow? Okay, they said you've already come to a solution. I'm so happy for you. It says Linden represents peace. La paz. I'm telling you, don't let people destroy your peace or even enter it. Okay, let's look for, yes, Linden. They're separate. It's funny how they separate these. I don't know. I wish they would put them in an order where it's easier to find. But, you know, so is life. So is life. Okay. Maybe it's the last one in the book. Okay, let's see. Yes, it was. And it's funny because you can screenshot that. It was literally the last one in the the brown series, Linden. There you go, buddy. It says here, this tree is native to North America, Europe, Asia. It bears fragrant flowers, grows to 130 feet tall. They're also known as lime trees. This tree is valuable for the inner bark used to make rope and flowers. I didn't know. I know about the fragrance. Important food for bumblebees. Okay. It says here about court. So it says in Greek mythology, in ancient times, a linden marked the site of the local court of law. So you are some type, so you have some type of authority. It says right side up, you are finding life too hectic and demanding. Look for opportunities to be peaceful and quiet each day. Even if you can only snatch a minute or two here and there, go outside and appreciate the beauty you find around you. So you, the fact that I have a little bit of separation here, you were going through something a little bit tumultuous or challenging, and you learn we have to go inside. Look, there's a ladybug. Is that a ladybug on there? No, ew, is that a fly? Ew. No, I guess it's a bumblebee. Ew, I don't like flies. And you came to a peaceful resolution. Oh, reservation. Okay, so let's move on to Holly, resolution. Okay, so green, Holly, truth. And now you look at life a tad differently and you're speaking your truth. You've stepped into power and authority. This one is power, but I know hollies are used for celebrations and families and merriment. So you've come to a happier place by going within and you're shining your light. And again, this is about wisdom. By you shining your light, maybe somebody's shown a light for you and now you're shining it for others. And that is very beautiful and brave of you. Intentional or not. Holly. Truth. Native to the holly tree is native to Europe and Northern Africa. Most people didn't know this tree probably came from North Africa and was redeposited to Europe and Western Asia. Bears flowers and poisonous berries. Okay, so I'm beginning to see The light. Okay, you found out the truth about some people around you. You see these berries here? You let go of some people because they weren't good. This tree grows to 50 feet tall. Okay, all right. The red berries are usually strongly associated with Christmas for centuries. It's also considered to be a powerful dispeller of evil. Okay, so that's another reason it's used for spiritual protection. And it also has spiny leaves, which also are known to keep evil spirits at bay. Okay, the wood from the holly is white and finely grained. It is commonly used as a decorative inlay and sometimes also to make parts of musical instruments. Okay, at times is used as a ceremonial stimulant. They dry the leaves, not the berries. So it was up right side up. It says, do not let yourself confuse fact with fiction or rational thought with wishful thinking. This is not a good time to indulge in fancies and idle dreams. Listen to your conscience as it guides you toward honesty and truthfulness. Yes, this is truth. Oh, yeah. This could mean so many things, but you found out the truth. There's different, I don't want to say that. I recant that. You may have found out that some of the people around you weren't as sturdy as you thought. I don't want to say everything's betrayal because everything is not, okay? But I do honestly feel that, maybe you started drinking peppermint tea, or that you started to create different talismans in your life that aided you in spiritual protection, that allowed you to shine the light on some of the people around you. Not everybody, there's always a few bad apples, unfortunately. And you quickly came up with a remedy, and you got rid of them, left them where they needed to be. And look at that. We started with a duck, and we okay, so you are in your leadership, because when I did the Native American, let's go over here. When I pulled the buck in the Native American deck, I didn't post that video. I do readings several times a day. Spirit asked me to, or I feel like it. When I did that, they talked about that being leadership. So you started, okay. So somebody was trying to stop your ascent, of course, because that would mean more power, more authority, and you're a decent, upright person that has integrity. And believe it or not, demons don't like honest people around because they can't keep doing their ish, right? They can't keep doing their ish. All right. So now we're moving on to the giant redwood and majesty. Woo, look at that. Look on the bottom, it says majesty. All right. Your majesty. They can't stop what God wants for your life. They think they can, and they just get knocked around as they should. Go ahead and screenshot that for more in-depth information. And this tree is native to Sierra Nevada mountains in California and bears large cones, extremely long-lived. You come from a long line of ancestors, and someone didn't like your ethnicity, whatever it is on the outside. Well, they didn't like your energy, but they certainly didn't like the skin that you're in this lifetime. They grow to be 85 meters or 280 feet tall. It says the giant redwood is one of the most splendid trees in the arboreal kingdom, and is particularly noted for immense girth and longevity. Okay, and these are revered trees among Native Americans and other indigenous cultures. Okay, they're known for their mythological significance. All right, they were an important source of medicine. And today, the United Huma Nation of Louisiana make infusions of the inner bark to treat jaundice. Boop, boop. Thank you. So, right side up, do not underestimate yourself, either in terms of your natural abilities or your unique